All right, guys, now we're going to talk about an issue with the check valve. We get a lot of phone calls when the machine shuts off and your bleeder valve. So what this valve is designed to do at shutoff is bleed all of your head pressure off. So when our machine shuts off, there's a set of weights on the back side of this cone-shaped cast iron part of the pump that's hooked to the shaft. It's a centrifugal unloader. So when it spins, the weights open, pull a pin off the bleeder valve. When it stops spinning, it shuts and pushes on that bleeder valve, guaranteeing you're going to start without load every single time with my pump. So the big difference between my pump and a lot of the competition would be they're relying on a pressure switch type bleeder system or head unloader system. So when it shuts off, the pressure switch has a line that comes to it. It tells it to bleed the head pressure off. The big difference between the two is mine is a mechanical. You're guaranteed loadless start every single time, no matter why the machine stops, whether it's a power failure, someone kills the power, or it achieves pressure where it would shut off at. The issue with the pressure switch type, let's say there's a power failure or someone kills the pressure before that pressure switch would achieve the pressure of shut off and send the signal to bleed the head pressure off, it's not going to do it in that instance. So when the power comes back on or someone turns the power back on the next day, if they killed the breaker before it achieved pressure to shut itself off at, it's going to start against load and you have a high potential to damage or even wreck your electric motor. Where with our pumps, you're guaranteed loadless start every single time because it's mechanical. There should be no reason those weights don't close with the centrifugal force of the pump stopping. We get a lot of calls where when it shuts off, air keeps bleeding out of this bleeder valve after shut off and you lose tank pressure, causing the machine to come back on. The issue is actually your in-tank check valve. And I'll grab one here in a second to show you what they look like. But the in-tank check valve's sole purpose is to hold tank pressure in after the machine shuts off. And the sole purpose of this bleeder valve is to bleed everything from the check valve up through the head off after shut off so you're not starting against that load. So again, it's really easy to determine if you're losing tank pressure, you know your in-tank check valve is actually the culprit. And this is doing exactly like it should because it's designed to bleed everything from the check valve out after shut off. So if it keeps bleeding tank pressure, you know it's actually your in-tank check valve, and this valve is doing exactly what it should. I'm going to go grab a check valve and show you guys what they look like, how they move in seat, and how you can inspect them and diagnose what a check valve issue is. So here's an in-tank check valve. You know, there's mainly two types that people use, one with a compression fitting on top or one that's pipe thread. Again, the sole purpose of this valve, it goes into your tank, it carries the air from the pump to the tank, so where the big tube comes out of the pump, either here or here, it's going to go to this valve. And again, it's a one-way valve, so it should only let air in and seal and not let air back out. So again, if you're having an issue where this bleeder valve is losing tank pressure through it, or all your tank pressure is coming out of the bleeder valve after shutoff, your in-tank check valve is what you want to take apart or get to and look at. And what it's doing is there's maybe some carbonine or some gunk that is making this valve not seat properly. See that white pill-looking valve that moves? It's supposed to move and seat. So if it's stuck open or there's debris not letting it seat, your tank pressure will bleed out and come out this bleeder valve, and it'll cause your compressor to start and stop, which you don't want. It's hard on the machine, it's hard on your electric bill, it's hard on everything. Again, this check valve is super easy to take out, find, diagnose. We have plenty of them on hand if you would need a new one. You can sure try to clean it up, but I would say for the cost of it, it just makes sense if it's carboned up, gunked up, or the spring has failed to just replace the check valve. Again, a symptom of a bad check valve, whether it's a pressure switch type unloader or my centrifugal unloader, is the air will leak out of your bleeder system after shut off and you lose tank pressure.